Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defense.
A complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. Nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
An empty backfield on second and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. The 30. At the 20. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Duke. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The GHOGH team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying the old counter play here. And bulldozing his way through. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. They finally get him down, with the offense very near to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Canes. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The shotgun running play call.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here comes a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Touchdown, Duke. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in a wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown for the U. Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That ball snagged for a completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Makes it 2nd and short. Hands off to the left. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Comes up with the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happened to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it with the draw play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. On the move, looking deep. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that 1st.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Lift them all the way back to claim the lead. We had a short period. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The back's got it on a counter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gives you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Blue Devils are in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, 35, Miami, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything As a play caller, you've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The last thing they could afford. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to throw it on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Running out of time in the pocket. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. It's a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. His awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down after that previous play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20, inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Miami, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook? They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Just another example of this offense just doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.